Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Manzoor Ahmad, lecturer history. Our today's topic for 12th class students of history subject is who was Francis Bernier? What has Francis Bernier written about India in his travel accounts? Dear students, Francis Bernier was a French doctor, politician, philosopher, and a historian. Francis Bernier visited India during the reign of Aurangzeb and remained here from 1656 to 1668 AD. During his travels of about 12 years in India, this Francis Bernier traveled across different parts of India, reached different parts of India, and about his experience and travels in India, he wrote a book known as Travels in the Mughal Empire in 1670 AD. Bernier has given following important information about India in his book, that is Travels in the Mughal Empire. Number 1. In his travel account, that is the book written by Francis Bernier about his travels in India, namely Travels in the Mughal Empire. In this book, Francis Bernier has frequently tried to compare Indian society and culture with the Western or the European society and culture. As a result, he has deliberately tried to highlight those aspects of Indian society and culture which were backward, which were negative, which were not progressive, and tried to portray the Europeans who had come to India and occupied India, and tried to portray Europeans as the well-wishers of India, who tried to take India out of all this darkness, out of all this backwardness, and modernize Indian society and culture. So this Francis Bernier has tried to highlight negative aspects of Indian culture and society time and time again in his book, that is Travels in the Mughal Empire. Number 2. Bernier says that in India, the emperor was the owner of land and there was no concept of private property. Means private individuals had only right to cultivate lands. They could not claim property rights over the lands. They could not claim that land was their own. So, as the owner of the land, the king, the emperor, used to take a share of the production from the people in the form of land revenue from these people. According to Francis Bernier, this practice of the king as the owner of land, emperor as the owner of land, proved disastrous for the economic prosperity of India. Number 3. Bernier has described Indian society as a society of impoverished people, as a society of poor people, dominated by a small minority of rich and powerful people. So, generally speaking, in this Francis Bernier had described India as a poor, impoverished, and a pitiable society which was dominated by small group of rich people who exploited the common masses, the poor people, by all ways. Number 4. Francis Bernier says that Indian cities and towns were ruined and contaminated with ill air. Means that when this Francis Bernier in his book, that is Travels in the Mughal Empire, tries to describe the Indian cities and towns, he tries to highlight that the environment, that the atmosphere of the city was totally contaminated. There was dirt everywhere. The city environment was not good for the health and hygiene. There was contaminated air, there was contaminated water. So the Indian societies and towns were not the suitable places for good people to reside in. Number 5. Bernier in his book has also tell us that the artisans working in the imperial karkhanas, imperial handicraft units or craft units, had no incentive to increase production as the profit was taken away by the king. Means that he says that there were several artisans, there were several craftsmen who used to work in the karkhanas or the factory units of the government, but there was no much great production made by the producers made by the craftsmen in these karkhanas, because government did not give them any incentive or any we can say profit or any commission for making more production. So when government was not giving them any commission, was not giving them any incentive, the craftsmen paid no attention towards maximizing the production of various goods and products in the government karkhanas. Number next, Bernier also says that almost about 85 to 90% of 90% of Indian population lived in poor and very downtrodden towns, downtrodden families, very poor families, very such families which hardly could make both ends meet, which lived in thatched houses, who lived in mud houses, who had all problems of life to face. Number next, Bernier has also described Mughal cities as camp towns, which depended on their survival on the movement of the imperial camp. Means that this Bernier says that most of the Indian cities and towns were located near the imperial courts, the royal courts, near the area where the kings or the governors used to have their living places, residing places. Whenever the residing places or whenever the capital used to change from one place to another place, the place where the earlier capital used to be there, that place used to get deserted and people did not remain there. So that's what he says, that the cities depended upon the movement of the royal camp. Whenever the royal people moved from one place to another place, the towns and cities also moved to that place, and the earlier places which were earlier existing as towns used to get deserted as well. Thank you.